What does it take to lead a nation, to guide a country through war, revolution, crisis, and triumph? For more than 300 years, the United Kingdom has been shaped by a long line of leaders, each one carrying the weight of history on their shoulders. Some were visionaries, some were failures, some changed the world, and some were crushed by it. From the very first Prime Minister in 1721 to the leaders of the modern age, this is the story of every man and woman who held the most powerful office in Britain. Their victories, their mistakes, their scandals, and their legacies. This is 300 years of British Prime Ministers in one epic journey through time. Introduction. Narrator. At the dawn of the 18th century, Britain stood at a turning point. Politics was dominated by two rival forces: the Whigs, champions of Parliament and progress; the Tories, defenders of the crown and tradition. Out of this struggle emerged a new role, a new form of leadership, the office of the Prime Minister. And it all began in 1721 with one remarkable man, the birth of British leadership, Sir Robert Walpole. Often called Britain's first true Prime Minister, Walpole shaped the role more than any man before him. He kept the nation at peace, stabilized the economy, and mastered the art of political survival. He became the first leader to live at 10 Downing Street, creating a tradition that lasts to this day. To his supporters, he was a genius. To his critics, a corrupt manipulator. But history remembers him as the man who defined the job. Spencer Compton, Earl of Wilmington. His successor, Spencer Compton, was far less influential. Frail and unwell, he was Prime Minister mostly in name. It was joked that Britain was run more by his doctors than by him. Henry Pelham. Pelham brought stability and reform. He reduced national debt, avoided unnecessary wars, and simplified Britain's legal system. A practical, calm leader in a turbulent century. Duke of Newcastle. Anxious, hard-working, and endlessly nervous. His first government struggled during the 7 Years' War, but when partnered with William Pitt the Elder, Britain rose to global dominance. William Pitt the Elder, a national hero, a brilliant war leader, the man who turned Britain into a true world power. Even when poor health kept him away, his vision reshaped an empire. Lord North. Then came one of Britain's greatest failures. Lord North presided over the loss of the American colonies. Despite his intelligence and calm personality, the American Revolution unfolded under his watch, and Britain lost its greatest possession. William Pitt the Younger. At just 24 years old, Pitt the Younger became Britain's youngest Prime Minister. A financial genius, reformer, and wartime leader. He guided Britain through the chaos of the French Revolution and the rise of Napoleon. His early death at 46 ended one of the most extraordinary careers in British history. Reform, empire and revolution. Earl Grey, one of Britain's great reformers. He passed the Great Reform Act of 1832, expanding voting rights, and oversaw the abolition of slavery across the British Empire. A calm revolutionary in an age of change. Robert Peel, the founder of the modern Conservative Party. He created the police force, reformed labor laws, and repealed the Corn Laws to lower food prices. His own party destroyed him for it. A reformer, undone by his own success. Lord Palmerston, bold, confident, aggressive, he made Britain feared and respected abroad. To supporters, he was a patriot. To critics, reckless, but few prime ministers were ever more powerful. Benjamin Disraeli, the first and only Jewish Prime Minister in British history, a novelist turned leader. He expanded the empire, reformed society, and defined Victorian conservatism. His rivalry with William Gladstone shaped an entire era. William Gladstone, a moral crusader in politics, Prime Minister 4 times, he modernized Britain, reformed education, and fought for Irish Home Rule. Disraeli was imagination, Gladstone was conscience. Together they forged modern Britain. Barr and the modern age. Herbert Asquith, the calm liberal reformer. He created old age pensions and national insurance, but the First World War overwhelmed him. History moved faster than he could. David Lloyd George, the fiery Welshman who led Britain to victory in World War I. Born poor, rose to power, a giant of reform and war, loved by some, hated by others. Neville Chamberlain, the man of appeasement. He tried to avoid war with Hitler. Peace for our time, he declared. History judged him harshly. Winston Winston Churchill, and then came the hour, and the man, Churchill. His words became weapons, his voice Britain's courage. He did not win the war alone, but he gave Britain the will to fight. Clement Attlee, the quiet revolutionary. He created the NHS, the welfare state, and rebuilt post-war Britain. Churchill inspired the nation. Attlee transformed it. Post-war Britain to the Anthony Eden, destroyed by Suez. Harold Macmillan, you've never had it so good. Harold Wilson, modernizing Britain. Edward Heath took Britain into Europe. James Callaghan, crisis and strikes. Margaret Thatcher, the Iron Lady. She crushed unions, privatized industries, and reshaped Britain. Loved by millions, hated by millions, but undeniably one of the most powerful leaders in British history. Tony Blair, optimism, reform, modernization, but also Iraq, a legacy forever divided. David Cameron to Rishi Sunak, Brexit, chaos, change, referendums, resignations, instability, a nation searching for direction. Keir Starmer, the current chapter, promising stability after years of turbulence. Whether history will judge him kindly, only time will tell. From Walpole to Starmer, 3 centuries, 57 prime ministers, countless wars, reforms, triumphs and failures, each leader a product of their time, each leaving their mark on history. Britain changed them, and they changed Britain. If you've enjoyed this journey through 300 years of power and politics, don't let the story end here. This channel brings history to life, with deep documentaries, just like this one. So hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next journey through time. And share this video with someone who loves history as much as you do. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of Chrono Cinema. End.